So we just completed 3 months of The Mint by Better Tomorrow Ventures. What was it like?
It was an amazing experience.
We were surrounded by high caliber everything.
It felt like a fire drill.
It was tough in the best way and just a blast.
It was everything we didn't know we needed right when we needed it.
The first session that we had with Sheil and Jake, they laid it out at the very beginning that the difference between successful companies and unsuccessful companies is the speed of execution and the tenacity or ability to just break through blockers and get things done. That became a theme throughout the entire program. How do you overall spend more time doing and less time thinking or strategizing or finding reasons not to move forward? I love the mentorship that we got from BTV.
I think each one of us come with our own, maybe like as a blind spots or like areas that we're not very strong at, and having those mentorship allows you to discover like those shortcomings and where we need to invest as a company.
There aren't that many opportunities in life or in business to get both the smartest people around and focused on what you're building for a full hour at a time. And that combination is really unusual. And that was what the one-on-one mentorship provided for us.
There were multiple times in the program where we just had questions, like existential questions, and the BTV team was able to find the right person, like literally within 24 hours, to hop on the call to give us the answer.
BTV is there every step of the way.
The BTV investors are excellent. Some of the most hardworking investors actually getting their hands dirty in your startup that I've ever seen.
In addition to all the resources and the connections and the capital, I think fundamentally having people that are going to listen to your 100th bad pitch are going to be present. Just show up. Just show up.
It was exceptional in the structure of the program and the full wraparound of support it provides, but also in the people that it brings together. It was really helpful to have the camaraderie of a cohort, but also really tactically helpful to have other people who are solving the same problem at the same time in a similar way. And it was not only tremendously helpful, but tremendously fun. Starting a company can be lonely, and being a part of the Mint made it feel like part of a community and honestly really fun.
The cohort of companies was world-class. It's really cool to spend a concentrated amount of time with other founders who are in the trenches with you. You can create the forcing function yourself to work really hard in a concentrated amount of time and set lofty goals, but it's really hard to surround yourself with like-minded people who are trying to achieve the same thing. And that pays dividends like year after year, after the program's already done.
Being in an accelerator that was focused on fintech was really valuable for us. They knew the space, they could give us advice, they've already thought about the problem. And if you're considering accelerators to join, find one that's in the sector that you're going to be working in. Mm-hmm. The value of the mentorship is much higher, and then the cohort that you're around is going to be in a similar boat as you.
We were considering a bunch of different accelerators actually when we ended up selecting the Mint, and it is the single most positive decision I think we've made in the arc of our organization's existence.
What you should be thinking about is at what multiple do you believe that BTV is going to add value in terms of the trajectory of your company? Right? 67% of companies fail right off the bat, and BTV changes the trajectory.
Before we started with the Mint, I thought we were fast. We're not as fast as we are now.
Sounds kind of trite, but I learned that I can do this. Learned how much can be done super quickly, and if you're willing to execute fast and set really lofty goals, you can do crazy things.
I think I'm walking away from this with a confidence and excitement about operating in this world and a network of connections I never otherwise would have had.
We gain community. I think that's really why startups should do accelerators. We figured out so much in such a short amount of time. But we really got what we wanted out of the program.
Where we were and where we are now, we wouldn't be where we are today without the program. Not only in terms of how far we've come, but our confidence in where we'll be able to go.